We're here. We're live. Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Live and alive.
Hey, you're probably the only one in chat, but
Hi. Hey.
All right. All right. So, um, anyway, Pathfinder time, huh? Last
Hey, do we
time.
know? Never mind, now let's chat.
Okay. So last session. Just fix that. So last session, um, the party decided, hey, you know what? We're kind of tired of Black Fang just kind of sucking. Um, so we're gonna go like fix that problem. So they went back to town. Fenrir went to the library and um, started looking for clues and information about the ruins of Raven's Watch, a place that Frisa told them when he was going all split personality that they need to get to. And he was able to find that ruins of Raven's Watch many, many years ago was a prison, but has been abandoned for some time. And it was not too far away from Sandpoint, now known, of course, as Glass Point. Um, for obvious reasons. So the party
Yeah.
prepped themselves, they bought some new gear, and then they teleported to Glass Point. Meanwhile, Rogstrom was able to talk to that criminal guy and arrange a deal so that he could have a ring that supposedly was used to communicate with Aldrin. Um, he traded a favor that would not break his moral sense of judgment, but that would be redeemed sometime in the future for this ring. Meanwhile, um, his new wizard friend, who is obsessed with Aldrin for some reason, came and found him and traded him for the ring in exchange for him and his buddies to be able to go back to Magnamar, where he found Fenrir and was able to rejoin with the party. Then the party hiked to the ruins of Ravenswatch, camped for a bit, had a bit of an encounter with some hill giants that were just, chilling outside the ruins. And they beat the ever-living crap out of one of them and sent the other one crying for its mama. Finally, when they went inside, there was this woman who was up and chained and had various symbols written on her, painted on her, that basically said she deserved this. And they decided to free her, upon which the woman began screaming and turned to jade, and a magical barrier built itself around her. And then the party felt as if their strength was sort of drained a little bit, and basically any experience points that they would earn would then go into this person.
Yep.
And I believe where we left off is and I'm
we
going to say,
literally left off like right off after that.
well, if I recall correctly, you guys are in this massive room. There were three doors. One was a double door that was directly opposite the pillars. One was to the left, it was a single door, and then there was a locked door to the right. And if I recall correctly, you guys were all right at the edge of these double doors and were about to go in.
Yeah, something said welcome or something. And then you said that's what we're going to know.
Yep.
Oh, something I should mention before we get this session going. Two things. One, Darnell is not going to be rejoining us. He no longer wishes to participate in this campaign, unfortunately. The second thing,
So no rogue.
Second thing I would like to actually three things. The second thing is this lovely lady above me is going to be our guest character for the session. This is Liz. We'll get to her character as it comes into play. And finally, as of this Monday, we have been doing this campaign for a year. Now, this is, of course, not the streamed part, and Jordan and I, since we were kind of doing another campaign, you sort of jumped into this one and doing it for a little bit longer. But the main bit of this campaign, this main group, we've been doing it for a year. And so I just wanted to thank all of you for sticking around and dealing with my shenanigans. You are all a very much a joy to play with, and I think I've grown as a person, and my life has very much been affected and changed for the better because of you guys. And it is an honor to, host some tabletop games for you when we do this. So thank you.
Thank you for GM.
Yeah, thanks, man. I mean, I wouldn't have met as many great friends as I have if it weren't for all of you guys,
Yeah.
Thank you for indulging us.
Thank you for introducing me to Dungeons and Dragons.
No
This is my first
problem.
game.
Thanks, Haley, for inviting me to the game, because you were like, yo, we need a cleric. And I was like, I can do cleric. So, yeah.
I didn't invite you guys. Told you about the game. You're welcome.
And thank you,
Thanks, Jordan, for being the guy who breaks everything and breaking Gammon, because,
Well, thank you for not actually breaking them. I appreciate that a lot.
Oh,
Because all right. So, you guys are at in front of these double doors. The doors themselves are engraved.
Backtrack to see if Haley could dispel the barrier protecting the jade figurine. Right? Do you have it prepared? So we can get our XP? Okay. So can we go back up the stairs and try and dispel the thing that is causing us to be drained?
Let me take a look. And actually, you didn't descend any stairs. The stairs were to actually go into the rooms that you can watch. The lady in jade with the magical barrier is behind you.
yes, like on the other side.
So, you're in the same room. Let me check something about the spell magic before I answer that question.
The spell is really weird in Pathfinder. It's I shouldn't say it's weird. It's complicated.
Bring spell, cast on a creature, object, or counter another spellcaster spell.
Yeah, which is counterspell, but you never use counterspell. Because, I mean, it requires a successful check, and, it's just easier to kill a spellcaster than...
It can dispel, but not counter.
Right.
Yes.
So you can in fact attempt to dispel this magical effect. What you're going to need to do, though, is to make a caster check. The DC, of course, is going to be 11 plus the caster level of this, the person who cast this spell. So just that's going to be a D20 plus your caster level.
Does that mean like caster level?
That's your
wizard level.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. So 16.
16. Unfortunately,
That's a fucking DC.
I mean, actually, well, you might have actually. I think elves get a +1 bonus too. I don't remember because elves are weird. So I think just bump that up by 1. So.
Why are you trying to make it harder for me?
She's actually trying to make it better for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to. No, this is the modifier you use to roll.
Well, unfortunately, the person
You got a
who
+6
cast
to your roll.
the person who set
I
this.
thought you meant like my DC.
No, that was your bonus. That was
No.
your bonus.
No, yeah, I'm trying to give you your bonus to the roll.
And my bonus is 16?
No, your bonus is +6. It's your level +1 because you're
Oh,
now.
I was looking at the DCs for shit.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, so unfortunately though, it appears as if, as you cast a spell and the magical energy attempts to counter this magical barrier, it seems as if the person who set up this magical trap, this magical barrier, was a higher level than 6.
But that's not what I rolled, was 6.
You rolled a 16. What I mean is, like, the DC would be like 11 plus the spellcaster level. But the point is, the DC was higher. I was just trying to say it fancily.
But I didn't
Did you-
roll anything.
Yeah, she didn't. She was trying to. She didn't roll yet. She was just trying to figure out. The
Oh, I thought you
yet,
said
but
you
that's on your
rolled
job.
a 6. I thought you said you
No.
rolled a 16.
No.
My
I think you-
bad.
Just because I'm reading the spell description and it gives you a DC that you can calculate. So I calculated the DC instead of rolling anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
But yeah. So D20 plus 6, Haley.
Okay. Fuck.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So that's fine.
All right. Well, rest in peace.
What'd you roll?
14.
14. No, that is still not enough, unfortunately.
Oh,
But
not gonna
props
faster.
props for trying. All right.
I'll just cross off my
Where
third level
the effort-
spell.
I mean, it's not like it's draining our stats or anything. It could be a much worse
No.
effect.
It is not draining your stats. All it is as long as that thing is in effect, you are not going to be gaining the effects of XP. That is all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sounds good. We said we were going to the double doors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody behind the double door spoke to us.
Gotcha. I say lead the way, Fenrir, because you're the biggest and scariest of us all.
Can I be invisible?
You would like to cast invisibility upon yourself.
No, Sheila, do you remember?
I'm sorry?
She's got her
I
ring of
wanna be
invisibility.
invisible.
All right. Yes, you go invisible. And Fenrir, you put your hands upon these large
stealth.
stone doors and push them open. When you do so,
I throw them open.
I'm sorry.
I throw them open. I don't
You
push
take
them.
your arms and you just throw both of these doors open, creating a massive... Actually, go ahead and make a strength check for me, because these are stone doors, and it is hard to dramatically throw them open.
I'm on my phone, so I gotta check. Strength is +6. 18.
18. You throw these doors open and they slam against the walls. The sound echoes throughout the room. Choo, 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 choo. So inside this room, you see it is a fairly large room. While the first part of the room is just a 10-foot wide short corridor that then extends into a much larger room. Directly, probably about 10 feet away from the door, is a statue that looks like
Yaman. You are roboting hard for me.
Am I?
I don't know.
Everyone's been pretty robotic for me.
Yeah,
love that.
it's been doing that for me as well.
That's
Everyone's descent reconnecting.
All right. Am I any better now?
Maybe. Describe the room again,
Okay.
because I didn't
So-
get any of that.
I am so sorry. So these doors open up into a fairly large room. The first part of which is about 10 feet wide corridor that then extends out into a much larger room. Probably about 10 feet away from the door is a statue that depicts a dragon wormling. And you see there are about 4 other these statues, all facing each other, arranged in a square around this table, this sort of desk that is sitting by itself. Upon the desk, there is a note just laying down. Also in this room, ignore that phone.
Call from
Okay.
Max Mary.
Please ignore that. It's not for me to pick up. I'm just going to see if the other people in this house pick it up. Okay, cool. All right.
The other people.
There's also a large portcullis at the end of this room. The bars appear to lead into a much, much larger room beyond. And on the right side of this room, there's a sort of small, crowded area, right to the right of the desk, that leads to a double door, and then a single door that looks like it might lead to some sort of small, very small room.
Are the dragon statues building a cross?
So they are arranged around this desk in a sort of square, and they're all facing each other.
Yeah, like
Hey,
are
yeah, can
are two
I-
statues facing each other? Like
Oh no, it's like diagon. They are diagonally facing each other. As in, the one right here would be facing the one right here. Hold on, waiting for my camera to load.
yeah, and then the other
We
two
can see
would
it.
be there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's being slow for me.
Yemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I
I were to
have
cast
something-
detect magic, what would I see?
Oh, okay. You would in fact see that when you cast detect magic, you see that paper on the desk is in fact magical. You also see that there's appears to be a magical effect upon this portcullis and on the double doors.
The magic effect on the double doors, the paper, and what else?
And the portcullis.
Portals. Okay.
Yem,
Yes.
can I put around like any pressure plates or traps or anything I should be aware of?
Make a perception check.
All right.
While he's doing that, is any of the magic I detect like dangerous? Like, is it like explode on touch kind of magic, or is it like this is just like inherently magical?
I don't believe detect magic can tell you that.
I think it tells you the school, but that's about it.
Yeah, it'll just tell you the school. By the
So you have to
way,
do a spellcraft check what spell it is.
I haven't heard anything for the past 5 minutes because my headset cut out.
We're in a room. It's full
So
of things.
Fenrir is just sort of sitting there, staring at the door and like the sound that it made, and just looking around to see if anyone's impressed by the fact that he just so dramatically slammed this door open, and he just hasn't been paying attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my perception for traps was 26.
Oh wow, that is very, very good.
Yeah.
Let me check something here real quick. Oh,
I
you
rolled
notice
really well.
You notice that upon the wall, directly behind one of the statues, is in fact a sort of indent in the wall that looks like it can be opened if pushed.
Cutting out.
I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Okay, I said, with your high perception roll, you can notice that upon the wall directly behind the closest statue, there is a sort of indent in the wall that appears it could be opened if pushed.
Guys, there's an indent in the wall that we can open if we push it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Or is it if we pushed the statue?
Alright, before
if
we do
you
that,
pushed the wall. The statue is, of course, directly in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Did you say Rockstrom goes
No.
and pushes it?
No. Oh.
I'm gonna go inspect the paper.
Mhm.
The magic paper.
Okay. Rogstrom goes and pushes open the door.
No, not the door. The wall.
Statue. Sorry. Yeah, the
Wait,
wall. The
wait.
wall. Okay.
Yeah, the wall behind the statue.
Gotcha. So you sort of scoot yourself past right behind the statue, and you attempt to push that door open. Meanwhile, what are you doing, Haley, again?
I want to go see the magic paper.
Oh, okay. So you can see that this paper on the desk, it has some writing on it that appears to be written in common. Would you like to read it?
Is there any? Sure.
I'm sorry?
I can't hear half of what you're saying. Send a picture of what.
It's every time you turn away from the mic, you're getting hick-hacked.
My bad. I said the paper has something written on it in common. Would you like to read it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the paper has a single word written on it. That word
Okay,
is
no, it's
sleep.
not just turning away from the mic. Never mind.
So it
Can
has.
you hear me?
Every other word. It's bad.
It's
We can
pretty
try.
bad.
It's really bad.
I am
It's
upset.
Type it in chat.
Yeah. Type
Yeah.
the document in chat or like send a picture of it.
Yeah, you can read it out loud.
Just check Twitch chat. It says sleep.
I can't. If I open Twitch, I'll die.
Haley, it says sleep.
Oh, just all it says is just sleep.
Make a will
Well,
saving
I'm not gonna
throw.
touch it.
Make a will saving throw.
I didn't touch it.
Elves are immune to magical sleep.
That is correct.
I was about
However,
to say.
everyone else also makes a will saving throw.
What?
As
But I didn't
when
touch
she,
it.
as it seems to be activated
I
by
just
her
read it.
reading this paper, this sort of magical aura goes out from the paper as a sort of energy push, and I'm going to need all of you except for Haley to make will saving throws.
Yemen, that's a 25 from me.
Damn.
You are fine.
I got a 19.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You are fine.
I read
24.
something. I made a mistake.
22. That's what.
We're all good.
You are fine, Fenrir. And what was your roll? See, that was all of you, correct? So none of you are going to be affected. However, you notice something peculiar. When this spell goes out, you notice all of the statues collapse.
But he was. Okay.
You notice all of the statues collapse as if they have just fallen asleep.
I'm gonna get away from the desk.
Also still invisible too.
I'm
So.
still getting away from the desk.
Did you hear what
Yeah.
I said about the statues? I'm not sure if I cut out.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they,
collapsed.
what's underneath the statues?
Nothing. It's just the floor. These appear to have been gargoyles, all four of them. And they rolled a natural
What?
one on their saving throw.
Oh, the statues fell asleep.
Yes,
Sleep.
that's what I said. All the statues,
Yeah.
they collapsed as if they were falling asleep. And
I thought
know.
they like crumbled, collapsed.
Yeah,
I thought that's what.
Yeah,
no,
same.
So the
no,
statues
no.
fell asleep. That's
Yes.
horrifying.
Yes.
Gargoyles!
to grab them.
I did a good thing, guys.
I was about to ask.
I did a good thing.
And while that's happening, Rogstrom, you push on this wall and open a little latch, and inside you see a very, very dark room. And in this dark room, there
I do have dark vision.
He does. By the way, Yemen, if I didn't mention it last week, or not last week, galaxy light up. So
I'm sorry?
we have like a 120-foot bright light.
Gotcha.
I
Yeah.
ability.
That's right, because you got made a divine scion. So now you activate the daylight spell. You can see in this dark room, which isn't actually dark because of Rygaz.
Yeah.
There are 3 very hairy woolen figures that are sitting with their axes facing the
Room,
opposite
I'm just
wall.
saying I have the daylight on. I'm not. I'm still.
It's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's what Rogstrom's seeing. You said Rygaz.
Anyway, there are 3 hairy figures that are facing the opposite wall, sitting down with their axes pointed toward the ground, that look like they're ready to pounce on something if need be. However, when you open this wall, they don't notice you. You see that they are all minotaurs.
And they are still facing the other wall.
Yes. They
I'm
haven't
going to
noticed
tell
you
the
yet.
rest of the group there are minotaurs in here.
Roll initiative!
Oh Christ!
Didn't really hear you.
Well, you're right behind them. If you're going to shout that to the group, they're going to hear you.
Oh,
But
shit. Never mind.
I wasn't gonna shout. I was gonna tell them, like
Oh, you're going to tell them quietly? Okay. In that case, I'm going to have you make a stealth roll.
regular. Okay.
Stealth Rogstrom.
Yeah, no. Stealth. That's a 7. But my initiative is a 19.
Gotcha. I'll roll perception for these minotaurs.
As if
do
they don't hear me.
notice you? They notice you. They rolled
Yeah,
20.
of course they do.
Not that natural. So, let me just go ahead and get this thing set up for you.
Hey, Rockstrom. Who do you want to go first near you?
Who do I want to go first for?
We rolled the same thing.
Oh,
I will roll a
if
20.
I want to go first. I don't care. Let's just roll again and see who has the higher initiative then.
Alright.
I got a 13.
I got a 10, so
Okay,
that's you.
then I go first.
I got a 4, everyone. I
I'm
want
proud
to
of
keep
you.
going last.
That's my usual initiative.
I got a 24.
Oh my God, Haley, what the fuck?
Welcome
it
back,
rolled-
Haley. How you doing?
I rolled unusually well. It's not going to keep happening.
Alright, so Rygaz has a 4. Fenrir has a what now?
18 or 19.
19. Rogstrom has a 19. And Willa, you have a, 21?
24.
24.
24. So Willa's going first.
I rolled a natural 18. I got lucky.
I did too.
Rogstrom.
Wait.
I did as well.
Fuck, math. 22. I have a 22.
Alright, so Rogstrom, Fenrir, which one of you wants to go first?
I do.
We already decided.
Gotcha. So Rogstrom, then Fenrir. Alright, so we are now in combat. Willa, you are up. You just heard Rogstrom go, "There's minotaurs!" And,
Can I?
you look into this little secret door he has opened. You see 3 minotaurs facing the opposite wall, but they look like they've been alerted.
Hmm.
This is unfortunately not going to be a surprise round for them.
That's good enough.
It would have been, but
How dexterous?
I'm sorry?
Dexterous.
They're very large though too. Don't forget.
So how much space is there between the minotaurs and
Rockstrom.
Rockstrom? That's the one. I can't figure out which name you're going.
Minotaurs are probably around, I'd say, 20 feet away.
Mm. Mm. Okay. How big is my radius? It doesn't want to tell me. That's awesome.
What are you
Are
using?
you trying to do a
Fireball?
fireball?
Grease.
Oh,
I think it's a line.
P.
not again.
Oh
My favorite
gosh.
spell.
I hate that spell.
I know you do.
Yeoman never rolls well against it.
Go here. No troublesome.
What?
I don't. Just listening to it, it's not good, and I don't even know what it is.
It's a
What's
massive
happening?
pile of non-flammable grease on the
Alright.
floor.
Yep, you can cast it upon them.
Plan.
You can cast it upon them.
What? So
You
I'm gonna
can't-
cast it, but I want it in it.
You want now?
I want
What now?
Rogstrom
You
not.
can cast it in front of him.
I want Rogstrom not in it, but I want it to include the creatures.
Yeah, no, it's only a 10-foot square, so Rogstrom would not be hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna get as many of the creatures as I can. I'm gonna put it slightly in front of them.
Okay.
I want to make it so it's difficult for them to get through the door without.
Gotcha. You hear Rogstrom say, "Hey, there's
Bollocks.
minotaurs." You turn around, you're like, "Oh, okay, we're doing this," and you just shoot a bunch of grease at them.
Yes. My favorite spell.
And they have successfully been greased. Rogstrom, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do have cold iron arrows. What is the specific use of those again?
Cold
if
iron does more damage against Fae, I think.
It bypasses their damage reduction.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it doesn't do anything against minotaurs.
No.
Not
Prob-
anything special. Anyway.
Probably.
Um.
probably not.
Yeah, I don't think the Minotaurs have DR cold iron. Otherwise, it's just
Do
normal
we
arrow.
want to deal with the statues first before they wake up?
I'll deal with the statues.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will just
Oh, that's right. I need
To
to
the
roll for how
grease.
long they're asleep. Wow, they're gonna be asleep for a while.
Since I
So-
have drawn my crossbow,
You did not draw your crossbow. You cast a spell. If you want, though, I'll say that you could have used your move. No, yeah, you could have used your movement action to draw it. That's correct.
Oh.
That's fine. All right. Rogstrom, what did you say you were doing?
this is my composite longbow.
Okay. You pull out your longbow.
Don't forget it's a +1 weapon too. So
I know.
Are you able to?
Not to mention,
Do you have a feat that allows you to draw it and load it in the same turn?
no,
you have
but
quick
you,
draw?
but you, what?
I
No,
use
but-
my movement to ready my bow and my action to shoot it.
Well,
you
yes,
need to
the-
load it.
you have
you
to
have to
pull
load
it
it.
out. You have to pull it out. Shoot.
Oh,
a longbow.
do you have to load bows?
Yes.
Yeah,
Pathfinder
Pathfinder's
is
stupid.
That's stupid.
I've been struggling the whole campaign with my crossbow. I hate it.
We need to get a rapid reload, Haley.
You know what?
Both
Screw
of
it.
you.
I'm just gonna execute one of the statues.
Because I'm just gonna
'Cause
throw
I-
my hammer at this thing.
I did have my my great axe out.
All right, coup de grace.
I don't need to roll to hit, right?
No, it's an auto.
No.
Okay, so it's 3 times the damage die plus my strength, right?
Yep.
Oh, these guys have great fort. Oh, that's lovely.
So that 36.
So they have to make a DC 46 fortitude save, Yemen.
They rolled a 12.
Nice. They wouldn't even have made it if I just rolled my regular damage. Okay, one of the statues is down.
That statue crumbles.
This time for real.
Yes. It actually crumbles.
It
Like,
breaks apart.
It breaks apart.
Dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
There are 3 gargoyles left and 3 minotaurs. Fenrir.
3 more statues. Yep. That's my turn. I'm done.
Fenrir.
I'm going to quick draw my hammer. Are these have we determined these minotaurs are hostile? I'm going to assume so. So, whatever.
They seem to be alerted. Yes.
Gonna
No,
By
they're
throw my
my
not.
hammer.
presence.
They're about to offer you some cookies.
16 plus. Wait. So throwing weapons. Did we determine if it was strength or dex?
It's strength. Since it's strength for ranged weapons, it's dex.
Oh yeah.
There's a difference.
6 plus 9, so 25.
You're throwing that at the minotaur?
Yeah.
I'm pretty dang sure that's gonna hit. Roll me some
Plus
damage.
5.
Entirely.
Nine. 20 damage.
Dang. You smack this minotaur on the head and break one of its horns.
What? Oh.
You
And
break
it
one of
comes
its
back.
horns.
It comes back and they catch.
Alright. That's Fenrir's turn. Minotaurs are going to take their turn, and they are going to attempt to get up. They're going to attempt to get up.
Oh, did they all fail their...
Apparently. But
All right.
but they have to make a save for standing up, and then they have to attempt to move in it.
Okay. Let's see.
I love green.
I miss having you around, Haley. We needed your spells.
Nah, man. Just
Are
know
you
it was
kidding
me.
me? We
Spells.
really needed. We've been so fucking useless without you.
No,
I mean,
just,
not useless.
Speak for
but
yourself.
Sword and fucking
just
skeleton.
getting hit and getting closer to.
Yeah. Actually,
I'm a
we
distant
missed
person.
Greece.
Alright. So they were already on the ground and considered prone when you cast a spell, so they don't have to make a reflex save to not fall. They're
Oh.
going to spend their movement action to get up, and they're going to walk.
Getting up
Um,
requires a save, doesn't it?
No, I was looking at the spell description. It does not. I did that wrong.
Okay.
But if they do anything besides walk, then they are going to.
Attempt- You-
Okay, so if they do anything besides walk, they're going to have to make a saving throw. Okay.
Besides what?
Besides walk. But unfortunately, they're stupid, so they all run at Rogstrom.
What?
Dude.
I heard my name, but I didn't hear anything else.
Ah! Okay. Computer, screw yourself. Screw yourself, computer. Work, freaking work. It's never been this freaking bad. Holy frick.
Alexa, play Despacito.
No.
If it actually turns on, wait.
The panic. No.
I'm so sorry. This is why you want me on a show. Okay, hi.
Okay. Computer, if you don't work, I swear to all that is freaking holy, I'm going to go to Bill Gates, and I'm going to shove him in a toilet.
I don't think Bill Gates is the one that invented
Shut up!
computer.
Nope.
Okay. Alright. So, what I was saying, I don't know if you heard me, is that in order to, and how grease works is they're going to have to walk on it, otherwise they're going to have to make a reflex save, okay? But, all the Minotaurs are stupid. They're real stupid. So they're going to charge at Rogstrom. And so they're all going to have to make reflex saving throws. What's your DC?
Okay.
Wait, isn't Rockstrom destroying statues?
Yeah, Rogstrom's at the gargoyle.
Yeah, there's a statue
But I'm
right
at the
behind.
nearest,
Yeah.
I'm at the nearest
Oh,
statue right behind the door.
right. Yeah.
All right. What was your DC?
16.
The first one falls.
Nice.
One of them does not. One of them, so just one of them falls. Two of them make it, and they actually charge at Rogstrom, and they're going to powerful charge him and attempt to gore him. One of them rolls a
Wouldn't they-
natural one.
Yeah,
One
don't
of them
we get
rolls a
attacks of opportunity as they move past us?
Yeah.
No, they didn't move past you guys. They're charging at Rogstrom.
Yeah, but I had ordered,
Yeah.
didn't I?
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, everyone cut out. What?
They'd have to
Had
move
be at the
past
door to
us.
throw the hammer.
No, okay. In order to you were just throwing the hammer from where you were. Rogstrom's still the closest one to them. Otherwise, they would be charging at Fenrir.
It's fine, guys. It's fine.
No, Fenrir threw the hammer from behind Rogstrom. Rogstrom is right by the entrance where the statue was that he could have.
How about you disconnect him and reconnect? Can you do that
Yeah.
on strong your stream?
Yeah.
Hello?
Because
Leave and come back.
My computer will blow up.
I think your computer's already blowing up. Ian.
Actually, my thing it won't
Your
even let
computer
it
is
won't
gonna-
let me disconnect. It won't even let me disconnect.
I see his mouth moving, but there's nothing coming out.
Shut up!
no.
It wouldn't be a Pathfinder stream if it weren't for technical difficulties.
Look,
That's great.
So
Oh,
the
yeah, we
giraffe
didn't fix
comes
that, huh?
down into the dungeon and eats Dekra alive. We trained him well.
He finds his masters again.
Ah!
Okay, yeah, man.
Okay,
My everything is black.
to my computer, so this would be like, dude, okay, fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's
Internet?
scared because of the lightning, but he doesn't want to come into my room because
All right, we're just
he's
gonna
being
leave
silly.
my camera off right now and see if I can get this working. Which frustrates me, but oh well.
I mean, you're not cutting out anymore, so there's that.
that's true.
Not yet.
I will be right back. I'm gonna check on my dog and see why he's going crazy.
Wait,
Yeah,
okay.
Just gore me in the meanwhile, yeah, man. It's fine.
All right, so to clarify,
I
Rogstrom was
tried, man.
opened the wall that was right next to one of the statues. He then coup de grace that statue. So he was the closest one to the statues, okay? And Fenrir threw a hammer from behind him. So he, basically the statues are goring the closest thing to them.
the hammer.
What?
The hammer's range is like 20 or 30 feet.
Yeah, and that's plenty enough. They're just 20 feet away from Rogstrom. You were within range. It is fine. So, as I was saying, one of the Minotaurs rolls in that one. So, that Minotaur, as he charges forward you, he slips on the grease anyway. Then the other one rolls a 27. Does that hit?
That hits.
Cool. He is going to deal a total of 12 damage.
12 damage.
Yes. And then he just
Was
sort
that
of...
a 12 damage?
Yes, 12 damage. 12 damage.
So it's 9.
Alright. And that is the Minotaur's turn. Rygas, it is your turn.
I'm going to coup de gargoyles and attempt to coup de grace them.
Do it.
It's an auto hit, right?
Yes.
It
I
auto-
just
auto
realized... Auto hit, auto crit.
Gotcha. 9. It's a DC 19.
Okay. They might actually be able to do that. He rolls a natural 19 and is fine. And I believe that would
Wait,
wake him up.
I'm not sure.
That is your turn. But you dealt him 9 damage. So let me just write that down.
Can't believe I rolled the 2 guys.
I've
I'm
lost
good
my
at
marker.
rolling damage.
I've lost my marker. Help. Help.
Shouldn't have taunted it.
Help. Help.
I can't help you.
I lost... Where the frick did my marker go?
Teleportation has not been invented yet.
Bite me. I'm very
Nice
upset.
cover up.
There it
Peter.
is.
He doesn't know anything yet. He doesn't suspect the thing yet, Peter. Nice cover up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So that gargoyle is going to roll initiative. And it rolls
That's
crap.
cool.
So we're actually at a new...
Hey.
So we're at a... actually, no, this... I believe the gargoyle might actually go after Rygaz, depending on...
Isn't
Oh,
it a
geez.
surprise round for him?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Gargoyle rolls 7. So we are, in fact, at a new round. Okay? Which means the gargoyles are a little bit closer to waking up. Now, we're actually going to do a bit of a jump here. So, Elba. Elba.
Hi.
Alright. So, you don't remember too much about how you got here. All you know is that you were just...
I only heard half of what you said.
Pretty, yeah, even just screaming is cutting off.
I am just so... It never works this bad. It always works fine. It never is this bad. What is going on? Why?
And all that I gotta go to.
Oh, well. That's a shame.
Sorry.
I'm so...
Tough luck, I guess.
Holy frick.
Have a good one. See you around.
Good luck.
What's happening?
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Haley has to leave.
Oh, frick. Okay. Bye, Haley. Have a great day. Frick.
She's gone.
Son of a... Ah! Okay.
Hey, Emin, do you want to try me hosting the stream? Maybe my upload is better than it, like,
CPU.
download and upload.
If you're down to try and honestly just go and set that up real quick, we could try it.
Because I don't know how that recording and whatever works.
Well, have you streamed before?
I tried it like earlier,
All right. Well, everyone,
but
we're
I
gonna
didn't
be
stuff,
we're
so
gonna
we would
be,
have to do that like next time.
Okay, we might be able to try that
Maybe-
next session.
Maybe Alba's storyline right now still works, but
All right, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart the stream and see if I can get this working. Okay. All right.